What's the good old deal, YouTube? Sponsored by, you know what I'm saying? Only you can prevent wildfires hats. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how everybody doing today? I hope everybody having a cool and blessed day. Um, First and foremost, I want to say peace to all of you. I hope y'all enjoying yourselves on this summer day. Uh, I hope y'all getting some increments. Just enjoying yourselves and enjoying life. 'Cause I know that's what I am doing. But we just gonna touch some bases on a few activities that I've been noticing, a few things that I've been seeing, a few things that I personally been battling with in my own head, but I ain't never thought to make a move on it because a person could be whoever they want to be nowadays. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wakes up and feel like they want to be Superman tomorrow, I can't tell a person that he's not, or I can't tell a person um, anything because that's his business, that's his choice. And what I want to let y'all know today about is creative players. Now, what I mean by creative players is in this world we live in, you got a lot of real people, you got a lot of fake people, and you got a lot of creative players also. Creative players is people who just wake up and say, "This is who I am. This is who I am. This is," but they really falsifying they character. They making this whole image up. They go paint shit on their head and their faces and get to thinking that they that or something. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? It's just things of that nature that been going on and I've been noticing it a whole lot. So basically, and people going and taking extreme measures. Extreme measures. So it lets me know that it's about some clout chasing stuff. And this is what I want to let y'all know today on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. Clout chasing is a big thing. Clout chasing is dangerous. It's like chasing a high. It's like chasing a dragon or whatever they call it. You know, clout chasing is dangerous just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can become an addiction. And sometimes those addictions can kill us. Too much of anything ain't good for us. So a lot of people be falsifying themselves and you know what I'm saying, doing things, but that's not my business. But here's where I step in and I want to say something to you guys on YouTube because I can't tell somebody who else who they want to be, but I could try to lead the others to not go astray like some of these people that I've noticed have. Now let me let y'all know something. Cloud chasing is cold. People are going out their way to alleged that they are out their way to identify themselves as to say, oh, I got ops. I'm whoop de whoop K. Yeah, I don't mess with them. It's not accurate, bro. It's not the truth. Because a lot of people don't even know you. And I know like and let me tell you one thing about myself, man. Look, I come from a community I call where I come from is called Watts. It's a very small town. A lot of us know each other. And a lot of people know me, and I know a lot of people. Now, ops, we're going to say in y'all terms. Now, ops, one thing I could say about ops on any side of town, as far as Watts go, any ops in Watts, we all know each other. Like, we know of your name or we know of your face. We know they lingo, we know how they talk, we know how they act. A op can identify if somebody is their op or not, because that's how we taught. We are taught to survive under pressure. So we raised to know who is our ops instantly. We know by their body lingo, by their body language. We know them by the way they act, and we know if they not really an op or not in real life. So I want to let y'all know something today. First thing first, what I came to conclusions with, I'm not gonna personally put myself in no position and fight or mess around or have any dealings with a creative player. Reason why I won't be having any dealings or run-ins with no creative players because of this. I'm somebody from my community and my environment that I represent. Now, by you being a creative player, all that's gonna do is just make your rankings go up because you messing with the real deal. It's like a real boxer fighting up against a person that put some gloves on and said he's a professional boxer. You see what I'm saying? And now he's trying to get in the ring, lie, and say he's this guy just so he can get him some increments, get him something going. Listen, bro, I'm not giving nobody no clout off of me. I'm not even worried about no activity. But at the end of the day, one thing I'm gonna say is this: a lot of people who's created players. These people getting on these internet sites and they talking about whoop de whoop K, acting like they don't mess with your community. But honestly though, honestly, me being man who I am, I've shed blood, I've hung out, I've been shot at, I've been in all type of situations. Honest to God truth, I've been hanging out on them front lines, on them busy streets, in front of stores, in front of my section and all that, right? I never seen these certain peoples that's claiming these areas that alleging to be ops. You're not a op. I know them. And let me tell you something. What Nipsey said before he passed away, he said strong ops is a blessing. So I want to go on my way and say, I got strong ops. My ops from the other side of town, you know what I'm saying? They not no marks or no pushover. They not no busters. And vice versa. They gonna say the same thing about us. If they honestly speaking. We come from that type of city where we some strong peoples, you know what I'm saying? So 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 I speak of them in a smooth way, you know what I'm saying? We know the differences, we know what's going on. But certain people, created players and stuff, man, they not no ops, man. And I just here to let y'all know, man. Everybody could be who they want to be nowadays, man. But I want to take to the youth, and I want to say to anybody that's out here watching, and in a positive, productive way, man. Look, don't be no follower, and don't go out your way to try to look cool. Do what you can do in your own lane to be cool, bro. You don't gotta go the wrong direction, make believe and say that you somebody's op just to look cool. That ain't cool. But at the end of the day, that's the advice I can give you. But that same advice is all I can give you because I can't tell anybody to not wake up and be a creative player if that's what they choose to be. By all means, go ahead. So so yeah, so things of that nature. So listen, and let me bring up some shit too, man. Look, while some of you cats out there falsifying and misrepresenting these communities that y'all come from, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting certain communities that y'all come from, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever had a fight in this community that you represent? Have you ever had a put on in this community that you represent? Have you ever had a DP in this community that you represent? Uh, I want to ask those few questions. Want to know why? Okay, look. So you from this community? You say you from this community? You ain't had no fades over there? You been over there how many years? You ain't fought nobody in that community? Okay. You ain't had no put on. You ain't had no DP all the time you been over there. So you never fought nobody from you. You don't even know how they fight. You never fought none of them. You're not from that community, bro. People bump heads with their own siblings at home, squabble up and all the activity. What you think we doing in our own community? You don't think we bump heads with each other? You don't think we getting cracking with each other? Come on, bro. People sit up here representing these areas and don't have no footwork and ain't spilled no blood inside of these communities. You never shed blood in an area you claim, huh? You never got into no fights over there, huh? You never, you know what I'm saying? But that's another topic for another discussion. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just want everybody to just be themselves, man. Because I'm well over this conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say this shit one time and I don't want to say this no more. Because I'm doing positive things. You know what I'm saying? I'm beyond the part where I'm trying to prove myself to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not proving myself to my friends. I'm not proving myself to no falsified ops. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing things for my family, my kids, and I'm doing the right thing. I'm coaching football. I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything I could do. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's keeping me focused on doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let some of y'all do what y'all do, yeah, because I can't control what goes on in life. There's gonna be people that are gonna be snatching purses. It's gonna be people that spitting in the street where you live at. It's gonna be people doing all. You can't control it. But I just wanted to come over here with a PSA to let everybody know, you know what I'm saying, that you can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool me. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, bro. I know all the little tricks and stuff out here in these cities, bro. I done been, you know what I'm saying? I know what's going on out here in these streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool me, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? I can't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a humble character. But in the way I move nowadays, I don't even conduct myself in the way I used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest to God, truth speaking. I don't even conduct myself the way I used to. I used to be a cold person out here in these streets, bro. And I'm gonna let y'all know something, bro. Y'all can be whoever y'all want to be and all that. Listen, bro, y'all just keep that stuff over there. Everybody keep y'all stuff over there and keep it a space away from it. But at the end of the day, don't come around me trying to act like y'all some type of enemies of me or some ops. Because I'm gonna tell you something. If you were my op, I would know you on sight. As soon as I see you and you see me, we'll lock eye contact. We gonna know. If I see you, you see me, and you look in my eye, look at it, we gonna know. I know and they know me personally. So all that stuff, people be, oh, I'm the op. I'm gonna listen, bro. And then let me tell you, grown folks, another thing, man. Listen, man, because I've been noticing, right? As a grown man, you went to school, y'all learn proper English. It shouldn't be no reason why a grown man is typing letters in their punctuations and letters in their sentences with K's and stuff all throughout their sentence. You are who you are. You represent where you represent. But do you got to type ignorant? Ignorant? I seen somebody type the word B. The word B is spelled B-E. And they typed it up in an abbreviation where nobody understood what the fuck B said. Nobody understood what B meant. It's supposed to be, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. But they put B, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. You're like, wait, what is that supposed to mean? What is that about? Like, come on, bro. That's some shit niggas did in middle school, kids stuff, elementary school. If you a grown up, man, you shouldn't be still typing letters. If you a grown person typing letters with K's and stuff in them letters on your keyboard, you a keyboard warrior. You a keyboard warrior. Yeah. And you're not a grown up also. Now, I'm starting to wonder because I also been hearing too, some of these people been places, been somewhere. Well, if you been present anywhere, you been anywhere in life, bro, you should know about respect, disrespect, humbleness, character, and any other few things you can learn, man. People not humble. People act like childs. Like, and I be wondering what part of the jail was you at? If you niggas is members and you doing kid stuff like whacking out letters in your text messages, what part of the jail was you in? Look, man, I ain't interested. I'm gonna type my words up properly, with every letter not disrespected or nothing, properly. And that's just what it is. Some stuff better off not said. I don't gotta get on here and whack out stuff and try to say, hey, I'm big whoop-de-whoop gay. I don't mess with whoop-de-whoop. I don't have to do that. I just be myself. Some shit better off unsaid. These people go out of their way for attention so bad that they put, man, these people go out their way so bad that they posting on their stuff, yeah, whoop-de-whoop, whoop-de-whoop. I'm from whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Congratulations. That's cool. I can't tell a person where he from and where he ain't from. But I could tell a person who my enemy and who ain't my enemy. Guarantee that. And I could correct you if you commit and you commit to me and tell me that you my enemy. And I'm going to tell you the goddamn lie. And God knows the truth. You want to know why you a lie? Because I know my eyes. And you ain't one of them. And honestly, bro, I don't know what part of grown up and grown folk level people on. But at the end of the day, ops is for kids. Kids got ops. I'm a grown ass man. If it's any unfinished business left anywhere, it's gonna get finished. I don't play around with the we ops and I beef with them. That's kid stuff. Middle school, elementary school gossip. You know what I'm saying? We ain't getting down like that, homie. So I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, that everything ain't everything, y'all. And now, like I said, I ain't on here to tell a person if he want to wake up Superman tomorrow, he can't be that. I'm here to just speak my piece and just let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, to the kids and to anybody that be out here watching these podcasts and stuff, like, man, everything what it seemed to be. Stop looking up to these people, man. Stop looking up. Don't look up. Don't think about looking up to these people, man. You know what I'm saying? I wish my kid would look up to somebody on Instagram or YouTube thinking they such and such extra out. Okay, you hearing in the music, that's one thing, but the typing the extra out letters and all, okay, man, come on, bro. Miss me with it, man. People falsifying stuff, man. And if you lying about that, then you will lie about anything. Come on, bro. You lying about your representation, bro. All you got is your man and your word. That's what I was taught growing up. All you got is your word. And I'm not finna be out here lying on my name and lying on my representation. That ain't cool, homie. Niggas lying about they rep, lying about who they are out here in these streets or something like that. That ain't player, homie. That ain't player at all. You know what I'm saying? People out here lying and trying to make it seem like they somebodies and all that. They ain't even making it seem like they somebody. They trying to run with the narrative that they got ops. Okay. Yeah, you got ops. You know, and you know the biggest op? You know who the biggest op though? Yourself. Wanna know why? Because your mind is fucking over you and got you lying to yourself, telling you that you got all these such and such enemies and all these, because first of all, these niggas don't know you, bro. They don't. For sure. The real ones don't know you. And anybody portraying to be my op out here in these streets or acting like they a op of my community, they don't mess with my community and all that. That's cool. It's some people that we don't rock with. We got real ops in these streets, but certain people though, bro, I know some of these people and I be looking like, man, bro, like you a creative player. And that's what these folks is nowadays. They creative players. That's the moral of the story though. We're gonna get off of that, man. I'm thinking if it's something I'm missing though. It's something I'm missing. And honestly, this is something else I want to touch bases on. If you ain't never went to school in Los Angeles Unified School District, from elementary to high school, and all that, don't come at me like y'all out too. I don't know I don't know. I ain't saying it can't be done, but it's kind of a little far-fetched, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. They graduate from schools way out there and out here and all that, but claim they somebody's from out there. Like, it don't add up. If you graduated from out here, why you didn't want to just be somebody in life? You graduated from school in a nice community, my gang. Why you wanna represent some slums? You didn't graduate from the slums. Some kids graduated school in the slums. You graduated school in a nice area, in a nice community. And you turned around, graduated school, and said that you're going to represent a community that's trying to make it out. That's all it is in my city. A bunch of young people and a bunch of people that we trying to, the real folks, you know what I'm saying? The young homies that still got their heads, you know what I'm saying, wrapped in a nutshell. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they trying to make it out. While some of you people graduating school in the suburbs and want to try to make it in. It's too late to do that, man. Hey, kid, wise up, man. Don't fall for the okie doke activity people going on. There's a lot of Pinocchios out there. There's a lot of people falsifying communities, falsifying affiliation with communities. And, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe in it. But I don't mind it. These people created players and they're going to be who they want to be. Just don't include me into your little mix-ups as I'm your op, because I'm not your op. Very humble character, and I want to keep it that same way. You know what I'm saying? To all my good folks out there, man. Y'all know what's going on. It's your boy, 4S the Blood. You know what's going on. 4S the Plug. You know what's going on. Constantly out, baby.